Really good Thursday. Our guys were really focused, very detail-oriented, executed. Legs were fresh, ran very well. I was very impressed with everything we did. Guys were really locked in, run game, pass game, blitz game, in all situations, and thought we had one of the best weeks of practice we've had. And I was pleased with that because we responded from an emotional game, a rivalry game, and how you bounce back from that. And I think our team is showing a lot of maturity in how we're growing up and going to the next game. And I was very proud of the way they handled it this week. And hopefully we'll continue to play well on Saturday. Questions?
You talked earlier in the week about sort of the balance of being this far into the season without the bye week, still needing to get the practice in. I assume that it went about as well as you could have.
I'm telling you, extremely well. I am not one bit disappointed how we practice and the energy level. Our speeds, our top speeds and things. Our guys are as fast now as they were like they're in camp. That second win, I've been very pleased with their body, the way they've responded, and their mind, the way they've responded.
How the running backs handled it without Chris being out there this week?
Really good. Have stepped up and know that they got an opportunity and that our team needs them. And then, like two very mature guys, as far as those two young guys, Joe back and the rest of them did too. Lonnie's leading, doing a great job. But I was very pleased with the practice they had.
They've obviously run the ball well when they've had their opportunities this year anyway. Is there something that you're kind of looking, though, to see from them that, okay, they're ready to step into this role?
Well, I think the consistency of not just always when you run the ball, and some of you run, making your cuts, of course, when you run in ball security and all those things. But blitz pickups, that's what I was high. They were picking up blitzes. They were seeing calls, the blocks when we check a play, you know what I mean, and how you block and how you do things. Just that consistency level of everything you do. You know that the average fan doesn't see why something goes wrong. One of those backs are so important. Backs and those tight ends and things that are never seen some. When they get the ball, but chipping on a guy, helping on a blitz guy, knowing where your blitz control is coming from, just different things in so many different ways in run blocking game. And a lineman accidentally blocks the wrong guy, you adjust and take his guy or another guy. They do a lot of things like that happen that people don't ever see. And this week, those guys have been locked in doing those things. That's what I'm anxious to see.
How much of that do you think is Chris just being able to be out there?
I think it helps them very much so, and I think it's their responsibility that they're both great young men, and they want to live up to the legacy of what Chris has left and knowing how well he was playing and the things he was doing for us, even without the ball. And I think they take a lot of pride in that. I think Coach Grand does a great job of his guys and getting them to understand that.
Is their quarterback Renfree? Does he remind you of anybody that you've seen over the years?
Yeah, those Manning guys he used to coach. Gets it out of his hand, big, long, accurate, throws the ball down the field. He's a heck of a player.
Is he a guy that can play at the next level, you think?
I think so. Yes, most definitely.
Coach, Tyler Hunter has made some strides, tremendous strides. What kind of player is he? What does he bring to the team for you?
Very athletic, very tough, loves to play. He's one of those guys, too, his lounge guys. If you had to practice for 10 hours, he'd stand out there and practice for 10 hours. But very instinctive, very natural in things he does, whether it's covering or ball skill. Guy's got tremendous ball skills. He'd be a heck of a wideout, an offensive player, back, whatever he wanted to be. And just tough and plays, just a natural, instinctive football player. He really does.
You were talking last night on your show about the way he was an outfielder.
Baseball.
Those fly
it makes a big difference because those guys, when that ball comes off the bat, those outfielders know how to get there. And I think we all talk about football players being track guys. I like seeing those guys also play baseball because your ball skills, the judgment, the things that goes on, especially when you're talking about receivers and DBs, and some of the best ones I've ever been around being guys with really good baseball players. Now, he has the great speed, too. He's 4.3 something, but, that ball judgment, he's got tremendous ball skills, tremendous.
Will he be pretty much exclusive as the number one guy, or do you think Rashad will get it?
No, he'll be exclusive right now until something happens.